Here it is, VB Ed.
G'day viewers.
G'day, we got
It's
here.
our old mate again here.
VB Ed.
He's VB Ed and he lives in Perth, making super videos for all his work. His channel is great, he's a good mate with Mel, a feral, so don't hesitate.
Do you actually like VB?
No, I don't.
Say that.
I'm going to show you this area up here. It's called the YELLAGONGA Regional Wetlands area. Now it's a massive area. It's about 20 kilometres north-south.
So I've looked at this on the map. As you come across between where I'm staying and where Ed lives, you've got this huge, great big green park area. And what's the park called again, Ed?
YELLAGONGA Regional Wetlands. That there is a tiny part of Lake Joondalup. So what happens is, so what we have is a lake system going north-south. To the south, they're higher up in altitude. So when the rains come, it all just comes down here and fills the lakes up and ends up in Lake Joondalup, which is a very big lake.
Disc golf. Now I played the world's longest golf course on the drive down here, which is the Nullarbor.
The yellow thing over there with the chains hanging off it.
Yeah.
That's where we've got to get our discs in the least number of throws possible. Fairway driver. This thing that's written there. Push it back. All right.
Trying to go between the trees?
Yeah.
All right. Ed's gone over there really nicely. Both of mine, for some reason, they've ended up over there. I'll take that though. He sprung this on me. I'm not going to try this swinging nonsense that I'm going to do frisbee old style and just aim and go down the fairway. Now I've got to get between those two trees. Have you taken your second shot? Right. So Ed's second is just there. This is my third. I'm doing old school, Ed.
Alright, okay.
See, I should have just thrown it like a frisbee. I don't know how Ed convinced me to do that thing.
No, you can change it because one is the putter.
But might as well stay with the same one. So what do you got to do? Get it in the little basket at the bottom?
As soon as that hits, when you see that hit, that'll just drop.
Yeah, okay. He's in.
I've put in. I got a 4. I got a bogey.
I got a 4 as well.
Did you? Oh,
In the end. Well, I threw an extra disc though, so technically I'm one over.
So where do you go next? See, there's an arrow then.
Yeah.
So where does that go? Okay, see the little bit of green thing? So that's the next hole. So this thing goes right around here, 18 holes. So
I like that.
It takes about 2 hours to do it.
I like that. Ed's taking me to the dead centre of the town.
Take you to PINNAROO Cemetery, which is
PINNAROO
a
Cemetery.
modern cemetery. This is the way people get disposed of these days.
So what are you envisaging? I know what I'm envisaging.
What are you envisaging?
I'm seeing sort of like multi-story cemetery. That's when you're thinking modern cemeteries. I'm thinking some sort of high-rise cemetery where they're sort of stacking them up. It's pretty.
Yeah. This is where I'm going to get buried one day because I only just live up the road here.
It brings you to.
So they have a crematorium over there if you want to get cremated.
So not at all what I was expecting. I'm thinking high-rise, something really crazy. But what it is, it's a really nice. You don't feel like you're in a cemetery. There's not the headstones, but look what there is. They're super cool. They're not at all afraid of people. There's obviously people around here all the time. But this is really beautiful. What a great idea for a cemetery. I like it. Now this poor sheep, this poor fella here, lost his legs. What's that about? So it's like a big remembrance garden, but hasn't got the feeling of a cemetery. So we're just getting our first glimpse of the ocean. Yeah.
Tim Hughes, you heard of him? Cricketer?
No.
Rolly Tasker, he took a boat 3 times around the world.
So this is first Hollywood Boulevard. So what's this area called we're in now?
Hillary's Boat Harbour. So it's got another name. They can't decide on a name for it. It's also known as Sorrento Key.
Sorrento Key or Hillary's Boat Harbour.
years and years ago, Perth had a marine park. It was called Atlantis Marine World. That's where we had performing dolphins, killer whales. Then it was unviable, they closed them up. So what they did is they brought the dolphins here to live.
Right.
But someone, we don't know who it was, murdered them one day. They killed the dolphins. They poisoned them, we don't know what happened.
Oh no.
It was an act of brutality. And so this monument, this statue, is to remember the dolphins that used to live here.
That'll cheer you up.
Look at the barbecues they've got here, all free.
Yeah.
You can just sit here on a hot summer day under a shady tree.
A tradie she.
Drink your VB.
Do you actually like VB? No, I don't. So everybody's having a real trouble with the ticketing machine. It isn't that difficult actually. Ed and I just, there's loads of people around the machine, it's not working. Well, we just put the license plate number, pressed OK, ticket came out. I'm not sure why people are having such a lot of trouble with it. Putting the crown on.
Summer's day in Shepherdstown, an eagle in a thermal is a circling round like a tire on a bike rolling down Columbus Street. But Katie got a little look of hope in her eyes, and her arms unfold, and she looked to the skies and said, I'm gonna learn to fly around with you, yeah. She jumped up high and she fell to the ground and skinned her little knee and made a horrible sound. She got right up and she tried it again, and smiling all the way with her unstoppable grin. Take time, do what you're gonna do, and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. Oh no, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly. Children used to laugh at her. They say your head is in the clouds, and when you come back to earth, the men in the white coats, they will all be waiting for you. But Katie knew that there was something they didn't see. She climbed up to the top of a sycamore tree and said, look out world, I am gonna fly away. She stood so tall and with all her might she took a flight.
What about yourself, Ed? You packed your budgie smugglers?
I'm not too good in Speedos, Steve.
You're not? A man like yourself, I think you look pretty damn good in Speedos.
What are you doing, Steve? Having a bit of a perk.
You set me up for that. Kebab sounds good, mate.
Let's go and get a kebab.
I'm looking forward. Peter's by the sea. My old mate BB Ed. 80 years this place has been here, and we're going to go in and check it out. Honor. Cool. Thank you very much, mate. Beautiful. We're looking forward to it.
That's barbecue sauce for you.
Right.
Chili sauce, yeah?
Chili here, barbecue here.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Well, the kebabs have arrived. They look pretty good, don't they, Steve?
They look beautiful, mate. Let's see if I've got that.
Okay. I'm eating the same as Steve, except I'm using barbecue sauce. Okay, take a bite, Steve.
Beautiful, mate. Good choice, mate. You're not going to believe this. We're in the middle of Perth. Now I feel like I'm in Holland. Take a look at this.
Here in South Perth. It's the only surviving building left in Perth from the original Swan River colony. The colony was started in 1829 and the mill was built a few years later. But it was a financial disaster. It never made any money. It was situated in the wrong place. It was just too far away from where they actually grew wheat in Western Australia.
Wow.
Now when this place was originally built, They didn't have foundations. They just put walls on the ground, and the whole thing collapsed after a few decades.
Where's the kitchen? Here she is. Now look, there's an old grain mill. I've just ordered one of these.
Okay.
Yeah, the same as this. So you got the old grain mill. There's an old another coffee grinder, or oh no, this is a. Oh, shouldn't probably touch. So there's an old mill, old bellows for the fire, or maybe for chaff separate. Is it? No, it's a Blackie's one, Blacksmith's. There is, what is that? Oh, a shaking screen for the chaff.
You know what everything is.
I do, man. I love this sort of stuff. Look at that plough. Little hand plough. Oh yeah, it's hand plough. I've got a scythe like this. I use.
The league's that bad in all.
So the Boabs are not native to Australia?
Kimberleys.
They are native to the Kimberleys?
Yeah. And then you find them in Africa.
And
so
Africa.
that must be when the continents separate.
Nice.
How
nice.
Look our world, I am gonna fly away.
Oh, so much in Perth it's free. You don't have to pay for it. We don't have toll roads either, you know so?
No, I didn't notice that. You don't have toll roads?
No, we don't believe it. That's another thing we don't believe in.
Good.
We'd rather wait to save up for things than bloody.
Well, that's the way.
Toll road.
See it through, your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile. You're gonna see it through, your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly.
Now, come here, see? You see the sign? This is the original Swan Brewery.
Oh, okay.
This is where they originally made the beer
Right.
before it got bought out by, you know, all those other beer makers.
Was this part of United Breweries or?
Now, I don't know. No, I think it's Lion Nathan.
Okay.
But, however, this has now been renovated. It's now apartments. But that used to be,
okay.
used to be a brewery.
You're gonna see it through and your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile. You're gonna see it through, your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly. Well, take time, do what you're gonna do and just smile. You're gonna see it through, your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. No, well, take time, do what you're gonna do, just smile. You're gonna see it through, your wings are gonna sprout and you will learn to fly.
Do you actually like VB?
No, I don't.